ルピさんって角張ってて一見とっつきにくそうだけど、みんなの好き嫌いをちゃんと覚えてるもんね。実はすっごく優しかったり。
15歳の時、世界の終わりは絵空事だった。でもただ一つ、この世の終わりでも譲れないのは、あの黄昏に染まる砂浜。
Alright. Hello, that was the Ame Gakita. Alright. Let's just let it down. Just going to do a little bit of playing Zenless Zero, and won't be doing too much. In case anyone was hoping that will I be moving my avatar a lot along the line, I won't be doing that. But other than that, it's kind of like want to make sure that at the very least today kind of like put a little bit of update and stuff while playing Zenless Zero, and making sure that at the very least, like in the if people are wondering what are we doing, I mean, like technically in a sense that I'm still kind of recovering from my liver situation. Like it's kind of like funny that I was not like the funny thing is based on the doctor evaluation is that they do not know what caused my liver to have some sort of infection along the line. But on the other hand, they also kind of like say that I should be resting a lot more along the line. So kind of unfortunate that at least for the next 2 days, tomorrow and Saturday, I'll be resting. So today I kind of like want to at least put out the update, kind of like make I'll just do a proper update on the community too along the line to make sure that okay, at the very least like resting up in a way. But on the other hand is that technically I still kind of like find it very funny that out of nowhere that suddenly my body does say that hey, we're gonna have you have a liver issue where I have a lot of like yellow color on me along the line. It's kind of like weird in a sense, but it's kind of like funny that I find it like I have to be very cautious on so many things. And hi, hello there, how today is the fucking damn. I did not notice about that. Maybe I'm gonna have to take a look over that. Because because if it happened, then we have to have you looking out for it along the line, because in Hoyo sometimes like, you have to understand one thing is that I sometimes really wonder like on myself on my live stream is like do Hoyo also watch my live stream or something along the line, because there are times when a lot of things they do in games is always things I say, especially in Genshin. So I guess it's really kind of like something that I have to be very cautious of. But at the same time, it's not like even today I'm just kind of like today didn't really put up like today I'll be playing ZZZ 0. But on one hand, I still need to be very cautious of things to do because it's my health is, and thanks for asking. It's like I still need to be very cautious of the health that happened to me, because if you guys actually need to understand is that I have a yellow eye on that day, and it was kind of like something that was considered a bad sign at the time. They thought that it was an infection, all these things, but turned out that it was just a temporary infection that I was able to recover, all these things. So at the very least, in one hand is that my condition is on the path of recovery, and at the very least I'm in a good condition now. But on the other hand, it also means that the next 2 days I need to be on resting period. So it will be kind of like just to make sure, like as much as I love to do live stream, like I always tend to do my live stream every single day, but when my condition is not in a good condition mode to do live stream, I can't do it up close though. Get away from Genshin and Wuha when the drama happened. That's very much like the toxic side too strongly. I mean, like technically, if you ask me, right, I'm aware of it, and the funny thing is, right, if last year I didn't get the throw, I will still be continuing playing Warframe Wave. But the only issue on hand is that the reason why I nowadays I have not played Warframe for 1 year is technically because I was like, oh my PC don't have enough space for the game anymore. So it was kind of like one of the things that a lot of things happen. And then the moment when I stopped playing Warframe Wave, I kind of like quit Warframe Wave, then out of nowhere a lot of like issue on Warframe Wave come out, all these things. And to me, I'm not really saying like Warframe Wave is bad, whatever along the line. It just so happened that if people enjoyed it, then just enjoy it. There's no really like no issue on like making noise over it. But only issue on hand is that if people hate Genshin, then just don't play Genshin, don't make noise about it. And if people don't like Warframe Wave, then don't play Warframe Wave. Just don't make noise about it. It's kind of like weird. Like a lot of time when people always ask me about like, do I like this, do I like that, I'm like, hey, both got good and bad points. Like, and the funny thing is, right, at least Genshin right now has improved over the years in recent time as well. So to me, it's like, I personally do not know what is their logic on trying to make noise. Like to me, if the game is fun and enjoyable, I think it's still considered a good thing. But I can also understand like their frustration, all these things, trying to make a huge noise. But the only issue on it, as you mentioned, they are just toxic, and I think I can understand like sometimes the toxic, we can't stop the toxic from making the noise non-stop though. That's the only issue. So it's really one of the things that we always have to be very, very cautious of those kind of people. And I mean, like most of the time we can't really stop them from doing what kind of things they want to do along the line. But on the other hand, I think it's actually best just let them make their own noise. So I still feel like let them make noise, because the thing is, right, it will actually show to the whole world what kind of person they are, what kind of people they like, what kind of thing they like to make noise on, and what is the thing they are along the line. And to me, I feel like Warframe Wave is also got their own good game moment. There are some bad point, but that doesn't mean that the game is bad. It's the same thing for Genshin. Like the funny thing is, right, I personally think that Genshin has kind of like been the so-called the first the so-called, not really the first game, but technically the game that helped to bring eyes to many people in a sense, and it helped to give people the idea that hey, if such a game can become popular, the concept of the game can be used by many people, and they can bring it forward with their own mindset of the game, their own story, their way of doing things, and if they can bring that into their own game company, that is more than enough that actually make it much better. That's why it's like, to me, I personally do not know why a lot of people like to make noise about games. Like, to me, it's like, if like, the funny thing is like, if Genshin, like a lot of people need to understand MiHoYo or Hoyoverse now, which they know nowadays, is that they have a very strong game, which is the Honkai Impact. And it didn't get that much attraction or attention back then. But the funny thing is, when Genshin was released, it became so popular that it helped to bring forth games such as it brought forward games such as Zenless Zone Zero, which I'm playing right now, as well as Honkai Star Rail. And the funny thing is, right, even MiHoYo can't deny the fact that why they want to bring back, they want to bring out Honkai Star Rail as a standalone, a spin-off from Honkai Impact, because they were very happy that hey, Genshin Impact was the one that helped bring them money, bring them view, and they used the money to create another team to develop on the Honkai Star Rail, and it became kind of like brought forward all those things along the line that it became an issue that a lot of people need to understand that MiHoYo succeed from it, and they benefit from it, and they make it into the thing that they can make such more game. And we have to understand is that Zenless Zero was released because MiHoYo became that big, and it was also, they are using the concept from Genshin Impact, the gacha system, the gameplay system, all these things, and they bring it and put it into this game. Because the funny thing is that people complaining in Honkai Star Rail that hey, we cannot do the combat, we just auto fight. But the issue on it is that people know that hey, if we actually put a game that can do action or fighting, all these things, then why not Zenless Zero? And it became a moment of that people realizing that in Genshin we don't have the parry system that much, but in Zenless Zero we have the parry system. So it's kind of like MiHoYo know that hey, there is a group of people who like this game. It became a moment of things. So it's kind of like weird that people always comparing game and game, all these things. It's just that the concept, if they bring that into their game and improve on it and let players decide on what game is good, that's the main point. Kurobot attacked Zenless Zero player because they saw a poorly made retaliate by showing. You know, the thing is, right, okay, in Genshin there was a lot of we have to understand one thing is that in Genshin there was a lot of censorship in terms of anything else. If you actually look at older character, there was a lot of like so-called cannot show this, cannot show that along the line. In recent character, they ease up on it already. In Genshin, okay, we are talking about Genshin for a while. In Genshin, they kind of ease out on that. There's the reason why a lot of Genshin characters now have some of the females start showing a lot of skin along the line. Like people don't like it, but the issue on hand is that MiHoYo want to make it that hey, at least that we can show this, we can show that along the line. It will actually kind of like they are now showing to the world that MiHoYo or the Hoyoverse, they are now able to ease out on that. Now, the issue on hand is that because Genshin now able to do to that extent, that's why in Zenless Zone Zero, which is by the same company, they are now showing to the world that hey, because if Genshin can do it, another game, Zenless Zone Zero, can show the same thing again. Which is the reason why a lot of characters now showing way more, like all the female characters showing way more skinship along the line, that it helped to bring more eyes to the game. Especially more so ever is that MiHoYo, they are well aware that many players are mostly people who like those kind of things. And I know that there is always the Western people or some people or like, and as well as the China censorship, all these things that say, hey, can't show this, can't show that along the line. The funny thing is, right, I know some people will be saying like, hey, there is no such people that can have like good looking face or don't have that body shape along the line. The funny thing is, that's the only funny thing. There are actual female, I know one or two myself in real life because I live in Japan before, and I know some of them actually tell me that they actually went as far as going on a very strict diet that they can actually slim down, make themselves look like a character in that shape, and add some makeup to make themselves look as if like they are their character. And that, in a sense, it means that they are putting in real life to showcase that, hey, if they can do it, it is not impossible to look like the game character. And that proves that effort, like a game character can make a person in real life to put in the effort to make themselves think that, hey, if I can put in effort, if I can slim down and go on a diet, I can and put in makeup, they can actually become like a character in a sense. So I don't see why a lot of people always make noise about, hey, about censorship, all this thing. It's just that, it's just whether can people in real life put in the same effort so that they can make themselves look like a game character. And a lot of game characters, they always, like a lot of some Western game companies thinking that, hey, the character must have the look like realistic along the line, when in fact in real life, if they can make some makeup, do some diet or exercise and slim down, they can look like a game character. And that means that in real life, they will have real guys falling for them. Which is the reason why I find it very funny that a lot of people always go with the weird idea, saying that they must look like this and look like that along the line, which in fact they don't. Because it's kind of like just showcasing to the whole world that they aren't putting in the effort and they want to like so-called just eat more hamburger and look fat and be ugly and don't make up. And then it's like, what the heck are they even trying to make? What kind of noise are they trying to go for though? At this point of time, I don't understand. But in one sense, it's kind of like showing to the whole world what kind of effort they are putting, and that's just basically just stupid in my point of view. But yeah, in terms of game, right, it's just basically censorship is kind of like unable to stop in a sense though. I mean, like, some game, the censorship is kind of understandable though.
罪なきボンプの一保護者といったところかな。朝早くから物騒な呼び出しを受けてきてみればただの誤解だったとはね。探偵事務所のようだけれど、この低たらくで探偵を名乗れるものかは甚だ疑問だ。君たちは本当にプロなのかい？
I mean, if you think about it, right, isn't there like a lot of female online, like when we look at like in real life, there are actually like real model people.
副所長の栄誉に良くしている身さ。何やらビビたる誤解もあったようだが、俺たちは探偵としてお客から受けた依頼をきっちりこなした。それだけだろ。マンとボンプがいるロスカ
Let me see, I got some other noise out of nowhere that I just realized it. Okay.
これでもまだプロは名乗れなさそうか。
I mean, not wrong, there is similarity, but the only issue on hand is that we can't go and say that, hey, there is no such people as like having almost the same weave along the line and they are two different people, right? As, like, the funny thing is, right, if you actually think about it, there is a lot of fat people and there's also a lot of skinny people. The only issue on hand is that we just kind of like, hey, are they the same people? Obviously no. They're kind of like, just look, they are close in size, but as you mentioned, but it doesn't mean they are the same people. Which is called... A big company, people will hate the game and find reason to... True though.
やれやれ。我らが所長は本当にせっかちだな。
That's a sad thing. People, there will always be haters.
真実にたどり着くには、俺と所長だけで事足りるのさ。たまに臨時で助っ人を雇うこともある。
And now we got a detective on the case.
そうか。まあ自信のほどは分かった。
納得してもらえて何よりだ。それじゃ早速だが、君の抱えてる厄介事を俺たちなら助けになれると言ったらどうだ？
My current problem.
さて、何のことやら。朝食もまだなのに呼び出されたせいで。
A potion, and it turned out to be like just how Zenless should have supposed been. The funny thing is, right, there are some people in real life, I wouldn't say like a lot, there is always one or two people that had that kind of body shape though.
今までにこの空島でオタクのボンプを見かけたことは一度もない。そして君の仮住まいは長らく空き部屋だったことも調べがついてる。外景局の息がかかったアンバーホールの一室はね。
I think it's actually more. I think it's I was lucky enough to live in Japan for 6 years, which is the reason why I was able to see a lot of people from different sizes, you know. ダメポタ
あの外景局がわざわざ地上から呼んだゲストに朝の紅茶とパンケーキも振る舞わずほったらかしにしてることだ。あの総務官様にしては珍しいこともあるもんだな。
Yeah, the funny thing is, right, in Japan, when I was learning anime and manga, even the illustrator was making joke with me about the what is the best part to draw at the time. Like, the funny thing is, right, in the past, they always, this one is kind of like in the past situation, okay? In the past, they always believe that, hey, for female, it should be the chest and the panties area. Then, after that, nowadays, people start thinking about the thigh, the hand, the face, the head, the leg, the foot. Like, it's kind of like became a moment that even the illustrator tell me that it's very hard to focus on which part to draw properly because they want the character to be like, hey, they just want the people to take note on the character, not the design of the character. But nowadays, a lot of games just go with the idea of that, hey, if they want a game character to be popular, they need to draw very damn good to the point that people like it though.
おっと、俺としたことが心から謝るよ。ほら、この通り。
心から謝っている感じはしないけれど、まあいい。そこまで事情を知っているのなら、担当直入に目的を言ってくれ。
実は今、俺とホブルはパートナーを一人探しててね。数日君の時間を拝借できたら嬉しいと思ったんだが。
Even a mini event like this have a oh no, we're not fine.
要は臨時の探偵助手をお願いしたいのさ。
If we're here to hit on the character because you refuse to understand the story behind it. The funny thing is, right, a lot of character, be it in anime, games, or manga, or even light novels, I always tend to only hate the character only when there is a real reason for it to hate it though.
プロ棋士のことまでバレているのか。どうやって調べたのか気になるところだけれど。わかった。そういう依頼ということで引き受けよう。
But yeah, I mean like technically haters will always have with how do I say this? Haters be always be haters. They will always find a reason, even if the reason is stupid. It's the same thing in real life. Even in FIFA nowadays, I seen like people always making noise about, oh, got this issue, got that issue. The team is cheating. The team is the FIFA is real, or whatever, all the BS stuff along the line. It's like a lot of things that people always come up with a reason to hate, and to me, it's like Thank you. Like to me, I just like enjoying and playing, and I think it's actually more on like just playing game. All these things is actually considered more than enough to not think too much along the line. I mean, sure, people will always have their own reason to cause problem. All these things, which is understandable. But on the other hand, it's like causing issue on all these things is kind of like just causing the hate. It's kind of like their reason for doing with things along the line, and it's kind of like, in my point of view, it's the most ridiculous stuff along. And like, if you don't like it, just move on, or just boycott it, or just don't like it along the line. And it's kind of like just not thinking too much would be actually considered a much better way of doing things, because to me, I actually like to prefer to do things and just okay, this thing happened and just move on. Like, if like the thing is, I've not done random chat for very long already, and it's like, if people will ask me like, do I remember random chat, which number, all these things, I'll be like, no, I don't remember every single thing I say. But to me, why? Because I say what I say and I move on. I don't go and record every single thing I say and go accordingly with it. It's kind of like one of the things that people need to understand is that there will always be things that a moment of like, we can remember, we can recall what we say, but we cannot say like, hey, we must remember every single thing we say. Unless we have a photography memory that we can remember every single thing, then I think it's actually considered alright. But the only issue on hand is that there will always be a group of people who go around and causing issue and hating all these things, and if they can't move on, they will just call and we have to say they are toxic, or they just unable to move on, or they are unable to, or they just want to keep on hating or finding reason to hate along the line. Like, it's kind of like, it's one of the things is like, sometimes just playing game is actually considered way better though. Like at least in my point of view, like in the past, I will have to at least use in the past. Like when we play games, it's just kind of like distress, relaxing, having fun. I mean, like escapism can be considered a thing, but it's also kind of like just having enjoyment and not thinking about the things you need to do every single time, and that's at least a good thing. But there will always be a group of people who always go around and say that, hey, you must do this or you must do that along, and it's kind of like one of the moment that is kind of like considered one of the stupid thing ever. And in a way, we can't really stop those kind of people to like keep on doing this kind of thing to in a sense that is. This is one of the reasons why every time when a lot of things that are like this is one of the reasons why I never really like to use the word stupid on people, unless the person is really that case. Which is the reason why I always say that I always refer to situation as stupid, because situation is always tend to be having like a lot of, like as a person who has lived through a lot of drama in my life, I always say that when things happen and I don't like it, it's just that thing is stupid. At least that's how I feel. There's a thing called rank free in your head, and you think that current Hoyo and Wakacha space is heavily affected. Yeah, that's the issue on hand though. The funny thing is, right, Wolfenway and Hoyoverse or Genshin or MiHoYo, they have succeed in creating a game that bring eyes to them and let people enjoy it, and I think that's a good thing. At least it means that they are having a lot of people enjoying the game, people playing their game, all these things, and that's a good thing, because at least it means that they are making money from those people. The only issue on hand is that some people, I won't say all of the people, there will always be some nice people, like there will always be then, but the only issue on hand is that again, when there's nice people, there will also be bad people, and those bad people are the ones who are making the noise, and whether we like it or not, it's always the moment of like can we really like tell them to just shut up along the line? Like the funny thing is, right, there will always be like you kind of understand one thing is that when I was in the hospital like 6 how many days ago? 6 days ago, there was I have to tell you guys what it is, that there was one patient in the A&E. I was in the A&E as well, so there was like a lot of patient in the A&E, and there was one old man kept signing out of nowhere, just say that, hey, give me food, give me drink, all this thing. And the funny thing is that it was like 12 midnight, and it was like, all of us need to rest already. And the funny thing was that the guy just said that, hey, you nurse are not taking care of me, all this thing, I need food, all this thing. But the funny thing was that they can't give the patient food, drink, anything, because if he drink, he'll puke it out. If he eat, he'll vomit it out. So the issue on hand is that he keep making noise, all this thing, and he keep on making, like, they will always say that, hey, I will hate the nurse, I will hate this, I will hate that, along the line. It's kind of like stupid, and in a way, it's like not something that we can say that is it considered a good thing or is it a bad thing. It's kind of like there will always be people always coming with reason to hate all these things, and we can't really stop them in a way. What am I supposed to do? Find out the cause. Do I go according to where the signal is? Oh, this one? Oh. That one? Snapback and... Okay. People are kind until you give them the power to hide their assistant from danger, aka... Yeah, that's the funny thing about internet though. Like, I'm sure there will always be a group of people already wondering, like, for me who had lived through the internet era at the time, the funny thing was that internet, this is one of the funny things about internet in the sense is that in the past, okay, there was a lot of people who want to share internet to help to spread information, all these things. But here's the problem. Back then, there was actually a group of people who were against the spread of internet at the time, where they say that, hey, if people can make noise, especially like when Facebook, all these things was starting to grow, they were afraid of people making noise, aka the toxic people, or the noisy people, or people who love to make noise, or create music. It's kind of not saying like the music in the music that we listen, but it's actually the music that people don't like to listen. So it's kind of like a moment of like creating all those moments that people will need to understand is that back then there was this kind of thing. It's the same thing as like nowadays people don't who don't like AI, all these things, and it's the only issue on hand is that that's the reason why I refer AI as something like that internet have faced in the past. That people in the past don't like internet. It's the funny thing because they're afraid that if people start spreading the internet in the bad way, it will become a problem of people misusing it, which nowadays people are doing it. But can we do anything about it? It's that the funny thing is that back then people don't like internet was because they're afraid of what's happening now, and it happened. But the only issue on back then, they a lot of people say that hey, they're just overthinking. It's like not wrong, but the issue on it is that it became a thing that now people start thinking about it either way. So it's kind of like stupid, but can't really do too much on in a sense though. The puppy behaved strangely during a walk. Investigate and found a damaged small repellent affected by special side effect. Okay, so I have to do this in a sense. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, a total of 5 of them. Okay. So I have to do 5 detective movement. It's over. Now you scam misinformation will spread so much that true information became a rally of time. Yeah, that's a funny thing. That's the reason why for me as an observer of this world, I always tend to tell everyone that hey, whatever happen, right, we always look at time in a sense because time will tell in a sense. Not saying like time won't tell every single thing, but it's kind of like in a way that we need to just monitor things that people always talk about issue. And the funny thing is, right, a lot of time I always tell people saying that why I don't trust some YouTuber, VTuber, whatever along the line is that there are also cases that I trust the person and I know that the person is also an issue after a while. It can be like 1 day or maybe 2 days or even 1 month along the line. It's hard to know. It's always kind of like a moment of like we only know a person after after time passed by. It's the same thing for information. Time will tell. That's the reason why that is always been one of my logo that I always say. And one of the things is that we always have to be very, very cautious when those kind of things happen along the line. It will always happen whether we are think of it or not, and it's really one of the things that we always have to be very, very cautious of in a way. Not saying like, hey, we must do this or we must do that along the line. It's kind of like one of the things that we always have to be very, very cautious when things always go in a way that we do not want it to be. And not saying like always say, hey, must do this or must do that along the line. It's always this kind of thing though. And if I have to like kind of like use a reference, okay, like it's the same thing as like why some of the big VTuber or YouTuber, they always have the issue. And I always say that, hey, you guys want to look at not one side of the coin but the second side of the coin, which is the bad side. I mean, I don't look at a butt, okay, I mean looking at a person. And in a way, it's the same thing as like when Cinder's situation happened, right? Why I did not stand for her, but I didn't stand against her, but I stand against the one who made the noise, which is Nero, the artist, as well as Shy Lily and Bow the Wheel. And a lot of people at the time saying that, hey, am I trying to say that, am I trying to not saying, I was like, no, the only issue on hand is that I don't feel that the other side is innocent as well. And now look at Shy Lily, look at Bow the Wheel. A lot of people know saying that, oh, Bow the Wheel have a lot now, in a sense that she also got her own controversy along the line, or people make noise about her along the line. So it's kind of like not saying like one side is innocent or one side is wrong will mean the other side will automatically mean is correct along the line. It can be, the funny thing is, right, when we look at one side of the coin, we always mean that when one side is correct doesn't mean the other side is automatically wrong. It can be that the other side can be correct. It's the same damn thing. It's one of the funny things is that if I have to use one real life scenario, it's kind of like croissant. In Chinese, it got two pronunciation. It can, in Chinese, it can pronounce as the goat horn, or it can also pronounce as the bull horn. Which is kind of like funny. Well, it's a goat and a bull is different, but the only issue on hand is that both are correct. It can be in Chinese, it can 牛角, it can also mean 羊角, which is not, both are correct. But the only issue on hand is that both are not wrong. But at the same time, when we ask like 1 + 1 is it equal is equal to 4, one will say no, it's yes, and one will say no. It doesn't mean that, it only mean that someone will say no is not no along the line. It's like, it's kind of like weird in a sense, but I mean like that's how they feel about it. So it's kind of like, in a sense, they a lot of things like like when one thing say yes doesn't mean the other side will mean correct. Kind of that kind of information though. That's why when processing information in a sense, when I do my random track, right, I always have to look at a lot of scenario where I don't say that, hey, I look at one side of the coin and then just say that, hey, it will be information that, hey, if this mean that is that. It can be also mean that, hey, even the information given to me is correct, but the other side can also mean that their information is also correct. It can also mean that when I ask the reliable source, it can also give me a misinformation as well. So it became a problem that sometimes we have to look at a lot of scenario where we don't jump to conclusion is considered the best way to go. Now I assume I have to retrieve the information. It's been so long. What the heck? A brief? Was just sneaking out for a snare and you thought you were sneaking out to cheat on his partner. Damn. We need to find... I can't believe that right now I'm just doing this kind of... So even NPC like Crow also have to go through this kind of detective moment every single time? Already feel and what you found, oh, so that was it, congrats. I trust you can rest easy now. How am I supposed to be that? Cheating, betray, beyond what the Damn, now I feel so bad for this bamboo now. What game is this? Zenless Zone Zero. But you can check on you can click on the description, the triple dot on the top, and there is the name of the title over there. You say you have spicy for every meal? Just made my whole body heat up. You never experienced such an amazing sensation. This is only gonna get well. But I guess it should switch to non-stimulating battery if I have to. You're such an understanding and considerate partner. Even Bamboo also have relationship in this game? Damn! Have been repeating mention. Okay, this one I can't find it weird. Following a successful musician crew, launched a few and found footage of him secretly eating a brain. Okay, continue. So on the third one, wow, today I guess today live stream is just basically me doing this. This is gonna take quite a lot. Once I collect the debt he earned, I'm showing him off. We don't offer skydiving. That's really skydiving, isn't it? That doesn't sound like a joke at all. According to my crew intel, they are hiding out. That's why I won't let you down. What the heck? Look pretty on H2. This is tricky. Being all way, trying to dodge trouble. How we like us try to do better to winter set up. A special sonic sound. So you mean we light up to determine the special and pinpoint which terrain? That could totally work. But the read never locked on and audio signal like this before. Might need some tweeting first. We should be good enough to start. Once you find the target today, don't rush into making contact with them. Send me the message first, I will come over. I hear might be a falling apart from age. What the heck? If machine are dropping from age, you guys don't want to replace it in a way or improve on it, for goodness sake. Debt collecting. It's actually a seasoned debt collector. Let's go in then. Find yourself near a resident area.
またのご利用どうも。こちら聞くだけ簡単追跡装置だ。音のする方向に進んでくれ。前回でもコツはつかんだろう。
I wonder you heard it. This one? Not on the door. Because today Junior Dangerous, he arrived quickly and after taking a deep breath, not in front. I already put a stop to the carrier show up. Look at you, track us down again. Cut the what? It's not like his hustle is exactly legit. You can say they were serving justice by robbing the rich to feed the poor. Anyway, there's no need in hell I'm bringing him back. Come and get it if you're there. Let's explain what happened. But what turn us what say those that act like they can't hit the damn thing. These two of them are getting more and more worked up. Look like they are about to start throwing hands. Watch out. Really didn't have to let. Crow step forward. Before anyone can even see what he did, the one arrogant debtor are already sprawled flat, growling and mouthing. It's not hard to look at Crow with a mess on the wall. Damn! Now I kinda want to see, will he become a playable character in future or something along the line? But I hope I didn't swallow our dear detective assistant, but yeah, if I don't listen, I will know a thing about combat. Okay. Better settle those that you own and quit dragging your feet. You're threatening us, you wouldn't actually show us the age, would you? Ain't me who gonna do that to you guys. Yeah, zero regret for the law, zero regret for the airspace patrolity is outrageous. The letter pull out their terminal, complete the transfer and taught the screen. You became such a stranger. What could you have already gained from playing lackey to those villains? Whatever, say what you want. Don't go populating again, it's seriously dangerous. See your sympathy, take those useless crippled members of yours and get lost. You're about to team up with to give them a piece of your mind for this respecting hustle, but grab you hard by the chin, shoot them a deadly glare, and both side hard on the bad term. Freezer in the red, awkward silence. Wow, damn. Now I'm kinda curious. You did get the payment I owed you, right? That's right. But a few of my taking a stroll near the city edge, they got stopped by bamboo from those bamboo even suspect them of operating to sabotage. How could this be? What worse is that they didn't find them but made them right pledge. I had to find ghostwriter for every single one of them. Do you know how much of a hassle that was? Actually, you can handle that kind of work too. Next time you need it? Wait, that's not what I meant. Alright, cut the air. I wanna ask, this whole thing doesn't have anything to do with my no trusted detective, does it? No, there's thing that happened this one about about to go down. That's over your thing. When you put it that way, I guess that makes sense. The client won but agreed to pound the payment. Thank him, washing leave. Finally done with that. Don't need, everyone is totally reasonable. But the people we ran into today, that's not true. Don't worry about it. Let's figure it out today. So, how adapt during negotiation. Combat skill to seduce. Okay, just two more. Kind of like funny little event in the sense that I did not do at all for the past. Oh, I need to speak to them. Now it's a bamboo now. Never thought finally I asked will actually be doing a teenage. We also need to adjust our mindset. Actually, he still went out yesterday picking a fight. Is that all going on? Does that mean that my kid up there broing? I'm so worried. Nah, that can. It's all my fault. I'm not sure if. I'll be sure not to do it again. Got true ability too. What? That's where you are wrong. You've been in this long and you still haven't shed those narrow new. This member lady is raising a human child, you know. Oh, I see. What's that supposed to mean? That's my own flesh and blood. But okay, has he been acting weirdly? Basically he checked with his friend. Mr. Life must have Okie dokie. Just mooring up a storm at home, and now he ran off and knew where he went. So we need to go and find a kid along the line. We get any update. What a worry, mom. I thought it was a dad though. Didn't she say we need you to give some personal space? Look like they really respect teenage territory, but hey, think of this this way. Frequency is properly and open for tuning. Just need to find join the lady kid, and he's trying to hang out and have fun. Finding excuses, yada yada yada. My temporary parents, okay.
位置についたかどうぞもしもし白袋位置についたかどうぞ
どうぞはい やりました I can hear what we want to hit the com
喂，徐小，你是否已经到位？完毕。收到热选，我已到位，完毕。
For some reason it's in Chinese. None there. It basically is a over and out moment. Kids are involved here. That makes sense. Tell my own word. So we need to go to where they.
方向は合っているはず。あと少しだ。
まただ。
Damn right. Covert up right now. Keep the call professional. Copy that. Now I can help him to come fit the pigeon with me. I thought we were keeping it professional. So, oh my. Just to plan. Insisting on walkie-talkie and rather hell, he was totally just cooking out a surprise for mom. This place will say we're just hanging out. I guess it's okay. So it's done really? Okay, short little event. Nice. It's just that the way they have to type all these things for the story, kind of crazy along the line. Human child had recently been using a walkie-talkie into contact with his friend. After investigation, they was just playing by the, I guess, pigeon would be the better option. Looking at you in this one, when you so used to. I mean, that's the reason why I got two formats at the same time. It's kind of like depend on people. If some people prefer the up and down or the left and right, it's kind of like depends on everyone's preference. So to me, it's not really much different in a way. It's just kind of like if people prefer either one of them, it's still good in a sense though. Because to me, it's right. As long as you guys enjoy it, that's the main important part. Alright, also the coffee shop in no time. Gonna treat everyone to coffee, but now I'm not sure if the coffee was that make everyone sing. Always have a good call. No, I want to drink some coffee later on though. Damn. Before I sleep. But in case anyone want to know, right, I'm the type of person who can drink coffee and still end up sleeping though. So I know some people always drink coffee because they don't want to sleep along the line, but I can drink coffee and I still end up sleeping. It's kind of funny in a way though. Like when I was young, I never really drink much coffee. I try to drink coffee along the line, but when I get older, I drink coffee. I start the day, drink coffee, end the day, also drink coffee. like coffee will make me sleep. Like if people are thinking like, hey, can the caffeine make me sleep along the line? No. I will still end up sleeping regardless. Tongue tying, stammering. I'll let you on a little secret. I didn't lose this design. It does. So you did all that just to snag a coffee? I never said that. But the way you add is similarly like that. You track down the even though he divide is gone, why do I feel even worse? I guess that kind of compliment to your particular skill. That's not what I meant. Sure, our short situation is taken care of, but I really don't wait. From what you're saying, it sounds like he got zero shame about it. What? You think he might set up the thing somewhere else too? Not impossible. In that case, can I commission you to track down those devices and keep those other out harm's way? I cover all the expenses for you myself. You're too kind, that's totally fine. The boss has not yet, so we are taking the deal. Would you mind helping me out one more time? What are you gonna take care of? I need to shut down the window before I left. If it rains later, there's gonna be a problem. You drink energy drink and still sleep. The caffeine is 4 times and you drink 4. Damn. The issue on that is that try to keep the amount within damn. So dismantle, we'll go for one first. One is nearby here. Has to be somewhere here. Oh, device. Don't tell me it's right. There's not that limited time, but that's where it look totally unaffected. Okay, one is stopped, and the other one would be. I have to imagine here somewhere here. Eh? At our shop? My limited edition video stamp! You have to pick up a target right here. I would say it's more like a nice surprise. But seriously, let's talk about zero diplomacy. Messing with my memorable health. And one more. I assume the theater side. You know the funny thing is like in Zenless Zero, they made a lot of the NPC look like as if they can be a playable character in future, something along that line though. I gotta assume it has to be somewhere here. Ah, at the trash can. I guess this one someone gonna draw off the competition for ticket. He say he suddenly feels sick while waiting in line, that's why he couldn't get ticket. Thought that's a nice skill he could out, but sneaking out the play card again. What is in a private booth that night to gonna find it? Yada yada yada. He might find, although he might have found a way sooner. It doesn't make sense. Besides, even if he wasn't slacking off that day, he's doing it today. Did you just take something from the big? Wait, what? Yeah, don't mention it. It's what we are here for. I'm not here to thank you. Hmm? Huh? Oh, I know that thing. When it comes through, well, it definitely hit the shop business hard. But because of it, tons of pigeons start hanging out our store over time. Actually, pick out even the most unattractive breeds. So our people are like banging out to feed the pigeon. That guy come back again trying to take it. I hide it real carefully, and you two managed to sneak it out. If you take it away, what's gonna happen to my business? Sorry. For the sake of, you apologize alongside over and over, only after promise to fix the repeller and switch it back to the original frequency does the storm off to feeling. What the heck? Having too much blood is bad for you, and I mean, like, regeneration is still considered a good thing though. The funny thing is that you need to understand, in case anyone wondering, right, what happened to me doing when that caused me to have regenerate, I have to go to a hospital, all this thing, right, was out of nowhere suddenly my liver create too many enzymes that I have to be in hospital because too many enzymes along the line. So it was kind of like bad for my health because you have a lot of people to understand it also create yellow eyes that that my eyes end up yellowish along the line. So if anyone who in real life do have yellow eyes, right, do make sure go and see a doctor and go to emergency just instead because it might be related to liver. But on one hand is that during that 4 days when I was in the hospital, they managed to make it come down along the line, and today when I went for another checkup, it had dropped significantly. Like today afternoon, I was thinking of doing live stream. Then I was like, oh yeah, I have to go to hospital for another hospital to check out, and they did draw my blood, and at the very least, my blood result come after it came out, it had dropped significantly in a sense. So I guess in a way I am kind of recovering, but at the same time the next 2 days, like tomorrow, every Friday I tend to do Japanese lesson, but on the other hand is that because I'm still recovering, so for tomorrow and Saturday I will not be live streaming at all. It's a kind of like that was supposed to be the things I was going to do, say in a sense. So I will put up an update on YouTube as well on Discord that I won't be able to do live stream for 2 days, but Sunday wise I will try to see whether I can do a night chat along the line though. Staff and customer at the finalist offer unwell uncovered the truth and found that the suspect, let's just put as suspect, had placed 3 other devices. In the end, it turned out that boss was trying to attract pigeon to the store. It's still not done yet? No, I can't confuse.
そんな言い方はないだろう。悪質な営業妨害、ボンプのご家庭問題、青少年のメンタルケア、そして動物愛護活動。どれも深刻なこの町の問題だ。
You could say that.
まあクロウさんがそういうのなら、僕たちもブーアストラムの生活を影から守れたということだ。本当に影からだけれど。
そうだ、それでいい。手負いのカラスにできることは限られてる。翼を広げて太陽を覆い隠せとか、嵐に向かって飛んでみろとか、花から誰も期待しちゃいないんだからな。俺たちにできるのは、せいぜい瓦礫の中から捨てられた真実を拾い集めることだけだ。それを必要とするお客がいる限りな。
なんだ。
You know, the funny thing is that when I look at this NPC, right, in real life, there was one time when my hair was very long when I was living in Japan, because I didn't want to cut my hair, and it was during the COVID period. My hair did grow around this long, and the funny thing is that it does curve like him in a sense. Even after washing all these things, it's like when it dry out, it will curve like him in a sense too. So after that, nowadays I just cut my hair whenever I can. Like my hair really curve like this in a sense though.
まあクロウさんにも秘密くらいあるだろう。安心してくれ。僕もプロとしてパートナーのプライバシーは詮索しないよ。
チェ、こうも食いつかれないと寂しさが勝るな。まあ外景局がわざわざ地上から招いたゲストからしてみれば、俺たちの過去なんて取るに足らないさ。それにこれは勘だが、遠からず本物の事件が転がり込むだろう。その時はまたぜひ君と良きパートナーでありたいもんだ。
A million times, but we definitely will be getting his acquaintance.
失礼する。クロウ殿はここか。
待て、今思い出してる。ゆうべあのボンプに算数局の仕事を紹介すると騙した件か。いやー、書類にサインしたわけでもないが、向こうに証拠はない。ならおとといあの債務者と揉めた件か。いやいや、あれだけ手加減したんだ。どうあっても診断書じゃ軽傷止まりのはず。あれじゃゆすれやしない。待てよ、パン屋のカメラを拝借した件もあり得るか。いやいやいや、あれはわざわざ女子
You just lay out all the thing he did.
やれやれ。つまり臨時の助手を探しているとか土地勘を養うとかは全て方便で、実際はカメラのアクセス権限が目当てだった
いや、悪かった。言い訳じゃなく弁明をさせてくれ。俺たちと君の間には自然に芽生えた尊い友情があるだろう。いや、今はそんなことよりも
そこまでだクロウ殿。そのようなつまらぬご託でそれがしの堪忍袋を試さないでもらおう。
つまらぬご託だと。よくも。
よいか、ある筋から耳にしたのだ。空準局や正規の手段では解析できぬ情報もそなたであれば読めると。
Vanessa, just in case do you know that when I have long hair back in Japan for a short while, my hair did grow up to like him in this case, and that my hair really waved like him in the case. You really kind of made me really wonder, like, what the heck? Like you really kind of made me really wonder, like, how you create him with that in mind, though. And guys, this is something I like. My hair really does curve in this sense in real life.
聞くわけにもいかないな。それじゃあ僕は先に失礼させてもらうとするよ。お疲れ。
You catch a harsh whisper behind me.
これを見てもらえるだろうか。
お？
やれやれ、大物からの小手調べというわけだ。ん？こいつはビルリウムで使われてる帽子だな。
So it's something that I shouldn't be hearing, but I'm not hearing. Just a few minutes that it will probably better cover your commission fee. Your support was seriously worth every penny. Start looking forward to our next working together. Also looking forward. Don't really want to hide it from you, Mr. Assistant. Give a sharing pad. The boss and I used to be the defender of justice, standing up for what's right. You probably pick up on that, haven't you? People like us, we make enemy real easy. If I'm too strict with you, I will just put a target on your back, you feel me? But just now, Lady Syrian herself came to visit us. If we help her solve out the things she mentioned and get in good with the airspace patrol, all that left from the star quite clean, no doubt. when things come, if you're still curious about the past of nobody I asked, we'll split everything. Oh, then I'm gonna hold you onto that. No problem. When the time comes, we'll definitely tell you everything. No, I'm kinda curious about the thing. What then? But at the very least, this one all done just to get 300. Basically, one pool, 1.5 pool. This one can't really do anything much yet. To enter right. Can I enter? Let me see. Yeah, here, that's great. I was worried I won't be able to find you through. You need me for something urgent. About the adventure. Breakthrough, accidentally found a mysterious number. When I pieced together, I realized it coordinates somewhere. Want to go check together? It looks like I can get there by taking the nighttime gold bars. Huh? Gold bars? Urban legend. Anyone say that late at night, a mysterious bars at Bedford can take you to their destined ending. Let's go try it together. You agree? Just like that? Aren't you scared? You're not scared either, aren't you? Little scared, but the second I think about it might connect it to the adventure, my logic just says. I think it should be like we should be asking Belle to do it instead though. Not Wise. Why is the scary type though? Let me see what I can. So it has to be at night time. So we'll change the time to late night. Then we need to go to where do I need to go? Actually, more like, can I just teleport there? No. Zanen Nakara. Okay, so we just need to reach here. You are here. Almost time to show. Let's wait together. You see a bus cut through the night and it's quite a bit pull in. The bus isn't even running this late yet. There's actually one coming out. It's actually real. Let's hop on. Alright, let's go.
検知ルートの逸脱システム応答なし
I don't like
取得失敗失敗失敗
the sipai is kind of like scary in a way
バー
there.
ジョン0点1 3
Where are we going?
成功
気になりますが The sound effect is kind of like on the joking part though. So I have no idea. I'm gonna assume that we are going in there. Which I have no idea. Oh, there is a chest. The most important part is there is a chest.
Nextは終点グリッチアレイです。お手回り品を忘れず足元に注意してお降りください。ご乗車ありがとうございます。
Hidden area review. So we need to find that. Ah. a hidden platform. Let's check out the coordinate. But the location is outside. What's going on? Let's check out the area first. That's our only move. Bam. But before that, can I go to hijack that first? There is a path here. Oh, I can't go there. Take those just in case. I wonder if I can destroy this. Done. Easily. Only issue is that how do I get out here later? Do I have to go down, take the staircase and then... わかんないんだけど、多分大体そんな感じかな。Just in case, look around. そうじゃなさそうね。Okay. Let's end it. Just run around to see anything else. So there is quite a few chests around here. We will be going in to take them. Take number 1 over here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We should be able to get to a closer spot. Look like there are some rusting, suspicious overshadow there. With bamboo ears too. Doesn't look like bamboo. It doesn't look human too. That's a great way we need to find the coordinate. What do we do? I won't give out. I'm gonna crack the secret. I'll keep you safe. Thank you. Just in case first, there is a chest here. But first thing first, wait. Seeker of the Past is not the ending the world was hoping for. The Seeker of the Past is not the secret. What the heck? There's a note here. It looks fresh. Gunshot is trying to tell us something. Let's keep going. So we need to go forward. Get the paper. Not a burden a hero's bear. Okay, my leaving behind. Really, the one I found earlier, pretty similar. What is trying to say? Let's seek out the mystery. You're right, let's go. Now we're going back out. Are we lost in time over here? Acknowledge that we're on the right track this whole time. Should you mean someone know we are searching and now they give us the green light? I think we're getting close to the answer. Let's get moving then. What we'll do, I'm not sure, but first thing first, last chest over here. The most important part about this whole damn thing is actually find the chest around though. Which we also can take the elevator here. Okay. I'm assuming that we'll be taking that later on. First thing first, we go here first, which I have no idea where. Or not. Actually no, we are actually going there. over here. Pull a cardboard, a piece of paper. Let's try open the cardboard first. They're empty, but underneath there is some big old terminal. Let's check it out quick. Oh! Discord. Ta-da! Nice. Done. Okay. Ton page is nowhere to be found yet. No, it's nowhere to be found. Unlike the we found earlier that doesn't have a page number. Why is that? Cover. Thinking about you, what made my logic go over here a bit. Perhaps when we find other pages, you're right, there's still pages we haven't found yet. Let's keep sticking that up together. We can find all the pages. Doesn't look like there are any more clues around here. Let's save it for the day. You didn't know about? When there is something there, doesn't look good. What is yours that? Now I'm curious. But at the same time, I also don't want to know. The path here that can lead us to who know where. Oh, your car. But that would also mean that is done. The only issue on hand it would be how do I enter the place now? Bamboo and a ticket. No, the ticket. Assuming that I have to wear it? I have to wear this? I have permission. Please wear the bamboo headpiece with when entering. That way we know that your helmet is authorized. And over the water caps. Your ticket has been verified. What a bold statement. Can make a good show, putting up on effort. Tell me some. So he's just basically just wearing this just to enter here. Kawaii na. Those of a friend. No, I need to look, but you even look like one with the calendar. Truly, that's right. Why are you dressed like that? The funny thing is, the transfer girl with when the break fall, you always like what? Some weird memories. If I wear the same clothes as her, good out. Bamboo. Wonder is it that it's actually me. So we got someone called a bamboo cosplaying as Belle. Shiny. Let's speak to every one of them that I can speak of. Okay, never mind, we really got a wise boo. Oh my. But this member actor seems to be playing me. Is this really how people see me? Me? Remember I am my true self. Who are you and who am I? Oh. Why are you dressed like that? There's no reason. I just feel a shell that blooming. Oh no, I can't take this anymore. Oh my god, we got a bell boo and we got a wise boo. Okay. Where's the outfit as a genius inventor? So we will load. Maybe this one? And we get a chest. That's the most important part. It's just basically Noma with the A, so hello. Now we got another character also being cosplay as well. Damn, special guest. Nope. I mean, like, technically not wrong to you, being released as a character next patch apparently, so that's kind of like a thing. Okay, at least, at the very least, this one is all done, so claim all. Them are collected now. So this one I do not need to worry anymore, I think. I mean, like, technically, like today main purpose technically, well, I can't be sure whether I'll be able to do some of them, but there is quite a lot of them though. So if I can do, I do. If I can do, there's quite a kind of like homie in a sense too. Let me see whether I can do this a little bit first as well. There is also this one. And also our character do not need to wear that anymore. It'll be weird if we keep interacting in that costume. Me? And this one we just need to spray full energy, all this thing. What about the test object? Combat to join the combat. Honestly, no was not out yet. From one of my friends. Your friend, that might be a view reliable. Let's started. Story. I haven't done this fully yet though. There is quite a lot need to do, Miyabi. I mean, like, technically I should be doing all of them, so don't take the damage. Somehow I failed to do that. I was not going to take the damage, but somehow I did the damage. Increase. So many in one go, just elevate it anyway. Can I fuse it? Yep, I'll fuse it first. Nice. All to level 2. Yeah, I think this Academic Storm. Go for this one now. I think this one will be much better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Oh my! Now I can shoot a laser beam! I didn't know that there is a laser beam in this game. We announce that one first, just in case. Dun, 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 dun.
決戦だ。
Oh, the laser beam is way better than I expected. Done. Well, we can't really need one more set of Shroom Trainers, right? That's right. The exciting part it is for exam. We'll definitely make it a bonus question. Let's get started. Really no pause for this one. But the most important part is actually claiming the reward. The laser beam really does help a lot though. In the funny way. Because it also helps to kill the minions. The only issue on it is that I have to avoid the hit. Leaderboard 40%. I'm gonna go for the when facing, could deploy based on each character. I review on that. That's for sure. Extreme Hoyoverse and briefly more test result. See you tomorrow. Oh, yeah, here. So I guess this time around asking you. Billy? Gonna be skilled, gonna be looking at the ask seriously look with reward. I like this part-time gig was custom made for me and one I play as Billy. CD. I think calling him as Billy is one thing, it's kind of more like he's really calling silly himself in a sense. This is the rest of me. So this is a general review. Checking in right now. So 2 more to go. We'll go for bomb first because too many of them. I think double bomb might be a better option. We'll go for that. Go for that instead. Oh. I have to keep avoiding a lot at the same time, which doesn't help. Enhance that. Oh, he doesn't really do anything much, so... we'll go with this one instead. We'll increase this one to level 3 first. Then we want to see combining these two with great spreading AoE. Oh, now we are throwing poison. We increase that first. Increase by 1. Fuse 2. We'll get this one. This one increase, so that in case I can increase it to a S rank. Upgrade. I shall go for this. Upgrade this. Fuse to level 3. 1, 2. These two. Confirm. increase the level of damage first. Very nice. Nani sorry. Also the prefer. This is that I put some new match for me. That's SPD. I can keep fighting. In that case, can I move on to the bonus phase of silent? That's what. What the heck? Let's get started. Next. Deploy. It's the reason. Okay, you have to understand one thing is that sometimes this is one of the reasons why sometimes I do like this kind of background music in a way is that sometimes the music you may not understand the lyric, but the way they speak is like, is that a kind of like sudra or just the teacher singing along the line? But I mean, it's kind of like said tomorrow or normally on Fridays I would try to do a night on night doing around this timing to do teaching Japanese lesson, but because of my health tomorrow I can't do it, so it's kind of like sad in a sense. But because tomorrow rest day, Saturday rest day, and then Sunday probably rest day, but need to see how first. But at the very least, I'm in good health condition, which is still considered a good thing. Okay, let's see. This one still got quite far. You know what? That one. This way I can cream. Okay, cream that. M2 is cream. Dailies. At the stage, I still have no idea how to do this. This specific stage is kind of weird to me. Maybe if I put him as the defender just in case. So I just need a defender. Okay. I get it. Somehow, somewhat. Wonder if this team will work. Again, let's see. Nope, instantly no. Instantly nope. The game just said no. The Tengu just got knocked out. So in a case like this, recommend to use control calibrator, recommend to use counter calibrator. I definitely need these two. I need a counter. I'll throw this one out just to take up most of the red one, if possible. Then this one, I doubt it will because of this one, but I mean, better to give it a try than not. I think maybe I think it's like more like these two. And not didn't work at all. Okay, never mind. It actually worked. I thought it won't work though. I thought it won't work. It somehow worked without me realizing it. Damn. Carburetor can threaten back row. There's one right here already. This one cannot definitely can't have that one. For the front two rows, I think for the back one, definitely have to throw this one at the back. Let me see whether will this work. Alright, so shield. Okay. The only issue on hand didn't kill it within the second time, but the 42nd. Maybe don't use instead of using that one. This one doesn't seem to work, so maybe if I change to this one. Now I want to make sure like it is possible, but I need the right damage dealer. Can't be using him as the baseline? Wow, one bamboo really does affect everything in a sense, but it doesn't really improve on that end, so I just click confirm. It doesn't really like improve that much, but it is possible because I don't think I haven't upgraded that one. Yeah, I did not upgrade this one at all, so upgrade. I see a tick like this, then I'll just change. Update. Okay. Let me try with this team again, considering that I just upgrade that bamboo. It should be able to kill it now easily. The damage I'm doing should be way more faster now, which is similarly showing. Yep. It like sometimes you have to like upgrade the module to the right style, all this thing, which also take a lot of the chance of like keep updating again and again and again just to hope that you can get it along the line, which also kind of like take a lot of things along the line. ZZZ is kind of like ridiculous. I have no idea how to get that one, but just getting A is good enough in a sense already. just clearing it is really considered good, a good enough session. 70. The only issue on hand on this one is just basically this one little bit, which basically means nothing much, but like once that one is kind of like done, it will be kind of like considered overall done. Yes, this one I needed to claim. Then this one, just claim that anyway. Here, just give up to level 19. Almost level 20. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Run can be triggered. Everyone's limit is increased by 1000. Okay. So for now he's at Cinema 2 out of 6. Not sure how is that gonna improve, but I guess we can do a little bit of this one. Well, I won't be getting S, but I think I'll just try to see whether I can get 2 star along the line before I end my stream. Kind of like a little bit curious about the fight along the line. So Kita Blue as well as the creator, and guess we have to fight in this sense car. Why is it recommending this win physical? Yeah, that one suitable for stun specialty though. Oh, I'm kind of curious. Physical suitable with attack. It's not wrong. And normally this, okay, this one is definitely this one. The wind and the eyes.
島の外で調査なのだ。
あら、私が断らないと分かってるくせに。
We have...
なになに？怖い話でもしてくれるの？ターゲットを処理する。
わたわた。
Okay, let's see. I don't think I won't be getting 3-star, but at the very least 2-star is more than enough really. But then again, you're gonna see how.
恥をかく前にやめなさい。さ
すがゆさ。お気の毒様。どうかもち。
これがクレーダの意志。
せーのでいくよ。
冷徹は暴力を隠してしまう。私が高速破断。手に平気よ。すぐ静かになるわ。何かここまで。それが風が立つわ。
あざましよ。
そこが終わった。陽動よ。これでいい。
びっくり仰天。
お前の所存私が取り行う。審判に向き合う。
これはどう？
洗練された暴力は礼儀よ。よその工作破断。もっと風は過去を吊るす。あなたもよ。はあ？私が制圧する。取り除く。言い残すかつかむな。ここまで。お前のミス別れをつけた。 行くば。ほらほらリラックスして逆手に取りましょう。風の旋盤下がって答えそこがお別れだ。ここまで。
You want to sleep? Damn. You mean that in a few more hours you have to go? Damn. That is not a very good timing there.
島の外で調査なのだ。一向に構わないのだ。
Everyone bother your sleep. But I am in.
ひらめきを探しに。
It's got building for this time.
「何かあったらちゃんと私に言いな。ひらめきを探しに。姉弟子が手伝ってこの生命権があなたの敵を切り裂くから。
Forced to go to the beach. Damn. You play adventure but not a beach. So you're more on the mountain type?
我に従い天をかけよ。天を立つ行き当たる。
永劫に沈め。
流れる雲のように挑戦。冷たく光天を立つ。行き当たる。やっバブルちゃん、あんなに決めたね。クレーム今さら
You're sleepy, then the only issue online is that people don't want you to sleep along the line.
影を受け入れる。剣が邪悪を打ち、この意は天をしのぐ。雲岳山陽春光、我が剣で名門を立つ。うちだけのバブルちゃん。こんなのここなのねじや。 我に従い天をかけよ。よっ天をか
永劫に沈め。
雲を照らせ。どんどんハンマー。
反逆せし。
妄想だ突撃展開撃破。はいふんひっいっ
無礼者深淵に落ちる。
白き乾燥の知らせ。天をか流行よ暁を照らしなさい。よっバブルちゃんめっちゃ強い。
There was a zombie. Just a little bit further.
It recommended me her. I don't know why that.
島の外で調査なのだ。一向に構わない。姉弟子が手伝ってあげる。何かあったらちゃんと私に言いなさいよね。
I'm so sleepy. What can I help you with? Stun. Let me see whether I can change this team differently first. Reset this one. Let's go with.
外で調査なのだ。一向に構わないのだ。
I'll go for this one first. No.
賢い判断なのだ。
I want to go and try out another team, but my Kami like my Sharou, since this one is kind of like it was a B, really might as well give it a try. So 1,
私はオボロスの目です。
2, and 3.
アンビナンバー Z シルバー小隊隊長。ご無沙汰ね。
Again? You really have the ability to do so, Carl. I guess good for you then. Okay, let's see. Let's give it a try.
エーテルサイト起動。
ここで終わりを見届けるがいい。
今よ。
ここに真理を表す。真実を見届ける。それと滅びを選ぶ。
ここは私。 報したくれ。体勢が崩れ抜いてみせます。甘くれた代償を息にさせません。自業自得で
無礼者め深淵に落ちる。
最大出力。全力シーンレディー。今よ。黒びら見える。甘くれた代償を高い。動いてみせん。自業自得で隙だらけ。一触即発。敵を撃滅します。無足開始。自業自得で息にさせません。甘くれた代償をアン弾丸は風と一つに。エーテルサイト起動。
反逆せし無に着せ。
チャンス。制圧する効果。今よ。甘くれた代償よ。
迎合に沈め。
戦術支援レディー。これが戦いの戦術。いい戦術。連携攻撃。自業自得で修正。
This one is gonna be a failure anyway.
深淵に落ちる。
今よ。体勢が崩れくんさせません。
Let's go, Steve.
自業自得で
Too far.
やだな。Why does this one always tend to be like one hot fight? I can't play this too long really. I can't even put in too much effort into this kind of gaming. Why is he recommending a bamboo that doesn't seem to work? Hi, hello there, how's your day? I guess I will just go with this for now. Don't seriously have no idea what kind of team can this do though. わかんないんだけど、一回やろう。If you actually do this teamwork, I will be damned though.
ここで終わりを見届けるがいい。真実を見る。それと滅びを選ぶ。
妄想の世界に不安になりましたね。安心しなさいよね。雲を照らせ。
これぞ神の領域。
天に立つ。
反逆せし者無に着せ。
行き当たる。どいて。どいつもこいつも全員どつきましたる。サタンもお出まし。見ててね。サオタンの勝ち。ここは私が。権威の我に従い天をかけよ。天を立つ。
愚かな霊能に沈め。
雲岳山陽春光、我が剣で名門を立つ。開花。光明の木。ガソーママや冷たく光。天に立つ。
Seriously? I have no idea how to fight that specific boss because I have like no idea on how to do the parry though. Like it's really kind of like how to gauge the what's the way to get the score, and the only issue on it is that successful counter will give me the additional point, which is not easy. But for now, I'm just gonna stop at this point because it's really like pissing me off already. But the most important is actually that it's already 11:24 p.m. on my end already, so I think it's actually a good time for me to pause for the day. Maybe next time when I'm in a good condition, maybe I'll give it a try again. I love that. Yeah, well, I'm thinking of well, as well as like you change the name is Conte, but the one thing is that it's also kind of like late on my end for me to like it's already 11:25 p.m. already, so I need to go and sleep already. So tomorrow Japanese lesson. Normally Friday, I say every Friday will be Japanese lesson, but tomorrow Japanese lesson I will have to put on hold first. It'll be but I'll be trying to see whether I can put it next week or not to do on the Japanese lesson to teach on more Japanese along the line, because considering that last week I was admitted to the hospital and well I was discharged a few days ago, but I still need to make sure that I'm in good health, so tomorrow Japanese lesson will still be on hold. But I can assure you guys that next week lesson that the Japanese lesson will be more detailed on how to use some of the words, so that you guys can look forward for. So as for that, will definitely mean that just learn what you guys can. The note I gave you guys, that one is kind of like the first step, but it's just I would see whether but there is a few more words to add in, so you guys can just use that as a first reference. But once I can confirm some of the things I can add on, you guys just take note on that and then see how it will be like. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have yeah, also take note is I'll be resting for probably up to Sunday. So if Sunday, if I stream, it will be just that short night chat. But if not, we'll see how. But with that being said, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a nice day online. Otsukare. Bye bye.